It's time for a little hot vampire on vampire action, man.
All vampires, all the time.
All the time. So we're doing Price of Tomatoes, and this is one of our games. It's the middle, our act two, our middle section, the part where we let our hair down and I shine my head, and we do what we want to do and have some fun with some games or some lists or some whatever. So if this is your very first time coming to the show, thank you, man. We love you. Sit down.
Yes, and if you're coming back, we love you too.
Indeed, because I never say it. So
yeah, I like to say it because I like an old one.
Yeah, we like the bread and butter. The bread and butter fan experience. So
welcome back to those who have come before. I don't know what's going on over here. Yeah. This is a bad time.
I apologize for the singing. So
you apologize. Rude. You're welcome.
Price of Tomatoes, Tiff. Explain the
Yes. So what we've done is we take the rules of Price is Right, but we use the scores from Rotten Tomatoes. So the rules of Price is Right is whoever is closest without going over takes the point. Yes. If we both go over, nobody gets a point.
Yes.
Fan scores.
I was just about to remind fan scores.
Fan scores. We typically do the critic scores, and the fan scores can sometimes, most of the time they're higher, but sometimes so it can be a little bit more complicated.
It's complicated, y'all. This is a monkey in the wrench. This is the fly in the ointment. This is the jack in the liquor.
This is a vampire in the boat.
With dirt. So anyway.
Get that good original dirt.
So y'all, we got a list here, and we're gonna So we're gonna lob, right?
Yeah, we back and forth.
All right. So why don't you go first?
All right. So the first movie up for bid.
Yes.
30 Days of Night.
Is that with Cillian Murphy?
No.
30 Days of Night. I think
it's got Josh Hartnett in it.
Oh, this is the ones in the cold.
There's the town. It's in the ice. Yes. There's the one guy in the jail cell. I think it's probably like the most memorable.
30 Days of Night.
30 Days of Night.
I think the children like this movie. So I'm gonna give it a nice solid.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a nice solid 70%.
Ooh, I'm gonna say 52%.
Ooh, look at it. She undercut me.
I really did, because I think some people don't like it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, fine.
Okay.
My movie will be something that I don't like. And that's the movie, the sequel to Interview with a Vampire. What is it? Queen of the Damned.
Yeah, it's like the third book or something like that.
So they went from Interview with a Vampire, and then jumped all the way to Queen of the Dead, and couldn't get Tom Cruise on board.
It's hard for me. No. Well, you're right, because it's the same characters.
Yeah.
Well, the same one character is always the same.
The vampire. They got to say the vampire Lestat. You can just
the vampire Lestat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they want to make it cool.
Yeah.
He gets around. So I'm gonna say, I think people did not like this movie. It had a great soundtrack, though.
I remember they had Aaliyah, rest in peace, doing that dumbass dance and stuff, and I'm like,
it's good soundtrack. So for the soundtrack alone, I'm gonna say 36%.
I'm gonna say 15.
Ooh.
Queen
going hard.
What'd I say? 15? Yep.
15. 15. So here's one for you.
Yes.
Twilight.
Oh shit. Fan score.
Oh yeah. 100%. How are we both gonna say 100%?
Fan score for Twilight. I'm gonna give it a 85.
Okay. I'm gonna say people. I am torn on this, because I believe that a lot of people really loved it and were devout to it and would get in there and give it 100%. But then there's a lot of people who hate it, and I feel like they would get in there and be like 0%.
So it's like 50.
Right. So I'm gonna say 86%.
Ooh, you bastard! Look at this. I'm like doomed unless I get it right on the head. Okay.
Woo!
Y'all see that she did right there?
That's some classic Price is Right move. So the next movie,
I think is it my turn? Yeah.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I forgot that I did say Twilight.
So here's a movie that I like that I know people are gonna like,
Really?
but
Okay.
I didn't give a shit. I had fun with this movie, but I got to keep it. So Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and they
Okay.
had the star of the movie. Nicholas Hoult was, I think, Abe Lincoln, wasn't he? I think so.
I don't think so.
He was in the damn movie. I remember that.
Was he?
Oh yeah.
I'll be honest. I've never seen this movie.
Oh yeah. I think he's Abe Lincoln. I think I gotta need to look that up. I think.
Oh, I'm.
Yeah. Shit. So Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it a. God damn it! I'm gonna. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna.
Oh my God.
58%.
Oh, wow! I feel that's generous. I am going to say 27%.
She went 27.
Oh, this was fan scores. Fuck me. I just maybe. Well, I'm still okay with it actually.
Okay. All right.
Okay. All right. So here's one I think we can both agree on.
Okay.
Blade Trinity.
Blade Trinity. Okay. What's your score?
Oh, okay. I know that people did not like this movie, but I'm not sure how much they hated it. Like, I'm gonna say like 35%.
Wow. No, that makes me.
You think?
Makes me wonder. I mean, I think that's a nice, solid score. I think it makes it very difficult for me. Because is it less than 30% or
right? That's the game, baby. A real kick in the biscuits.
Tiff is playing for real, y'all. Like,
I want to win.
That's a good place to be with that score. I'm gonna try to undercut here, and I'm gonna give it a 40%.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a rough one because I hate that movie. So
yeah, I know. Okay, so here,
yes,
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Oh,
so that's
this is a different.
Keanu.
This is a different movie here.
It's a different movie, different situation. I love this movie. I'm gonna say, I think it's really well regarded by fans and critics. I think I'm gonna say 87%. It is all gross.
You said what?
87. 87.
87.
Mm-hmm.
87. Fans.
Yeah, fans.
I'm gonna give it a 78.
Oh, really? Okay. I like how we went reverse. Are we reversed our numbers here?
Dracula.
Okay.
I gave Dracula. What did I say? 80. You said 87, right?
You said 78.
Yep. Yep. I don't think the people love it as much as the critics. So there we go.
Ooh. Okay.
So my next addition would be Vampire Brooklyn. As Eddie Murphy and Kadeen Hodison and John Witherspoon. So
it's okay. So you go. What's your score for it? I forgot.
In Brooklyn, had the fine and beautiful the black lady. What's her name? The fine one, the older one.
Oh my God, it's
Bassett,
Angela Bassett. Yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't get it out of my brain.
Yeah.
And she looking good in that movie too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was still a terrible movie. But people probably like it.
I think people like it.
People probably like it for me to give it a 58%.
Oh, because I was gonna go in the 50s. I was gonna say 54%.
Oh shit, we gotta fight.
We are. This is a close. Here's the thing. That we're gonna come back after we score them. It's gonna be like fuck. So the next one is Underworld.
Oh shit. Okay.
I am actually going to. I'm gonna say 60% because I think that the first movie fans liked it, but I think over time it might have been like boop boop boop. So I'm gonna say 60.
You said 60.
60. You can be an asshole if you want to.
Oh, no, I won't be an asshole. I'm gonna bid.
Don't say that like I'm being an asshole because I'm just coming for you.
I'm gonna bid the score, and I'm gonna say 80%.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow! Oh, okay.
It's fan score. This shit make it different, man. But
it's true.
Yeah. I think people. I like that movie. I can watch that movie if it came on right now. All I gotta do is see that when she falls off the building and do that little bounce with them high heels, and walk away. That's enough.
Montego says 100%. Interview with a Vampire.
Well, actually, this was my bid, so
Was it?
Yeah. You just did.
No, so I'm doing this one, right?
So I bid first. so
Okay, go
so
ahead.
that you can maneuver. Um, so yes, Interview with a Vampire. This is a horror movie
It is.
because I really did not like it, but it was a very well done movie. People went batshit crazy when it came out, but I don't know if that was like,
Did you say batshit because it's about vampires?
oh, you see what I did there? Let me see. Interview with a Vampire. I'll give it a solid 72.
Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna screw myself because I think it's like I'm gonna say like 95.
Woo! Shit, you might have just took it all the way home. I know people like this movie. I don't know. All that sadness got on my nerves in this movie.
Yeah, but we're not.
Sad.
This isn't like Montego's
I
Price
know.
of Tomatoes. You gotta think about other people.
But sometimes I just can't. I'm like, ah,
Well, but also you could be right. That's the thing.
yeah. Oh, the last
Okay.
one on the list, Tiff. What you got?
From Dusk Till Dawn.
A movie that I do like.
Yeah, and I actually think a lot of people like
Oh my
it.
God, that one, all the one lines: smoky pussy, bad pussy, good pussy, old pussy, young pussy. It's like, she's married and doing that line. It's like, whoa,
Uh,
yeah, all kind
I,
of pussy. Oh my goodness gracious!
I think people like this movie. I'm not sure if they like. I'm not sure if they like
Was
it
this Robert?
that
This was
high.
Robert Rodriguez, right? I think he was.
Uh,
Yeah, he was.
isn't it? Isn't it Quentin
No, he
Tarantino?
was in the movie. It was Robert.
I get confused. Yes, because he really likes Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah. Oh,
Quentin Tarantino does, and he always gets really involved with like directors that he
yeah. I believe it was Robert Rodriguez.
likes.
Selma Hayek. Holy.
Selma Hayek.
Whoa!
Uh,
At her finest.
what's his face? Most handsome man alive, or
George
whatever.
Clooney.
Correct. Okay, I'm gonna say I was never attracted.
Harvey Keitel.
I was. I was never attracted to George Clooney.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say, and for that reason, I'm gonna say 70%.
70. God damn it. You were right in there. I'm gonna oof, you were right in there. 70% from Dusk to Dawn. Fan score. Shit. I gotta do it to you. 72.
Ooh, okay. All right. So now it's just a brief hold.
All right, man. We got the scores together. It's time to read them and weep. So,
All right.
let me turn everything back on so I can be on one page. So, man, the first movie we had up was 30 Days of Night, Tiff. I remember, well, I have my score in front of me. I said 70. What did you say?
52.
What's the score, Tiff?
56.
Son of a...
So I take the point for that.
God damn it. That's a big...
Um,
damn it.
the next one is Queen of the Damned.
What was your score?
52. 5-2.
Shit. Okay.
Queen of the Damned. I said 36.
I said 15.
1-5. Yes. The score is 66.
Damn.
So I say I take that one as well. So it's 2-0 now.
I'm losing so bad, y'all.
But don't worry, things are about to turn around.
So Twilight. Yeah.
I said 86.
I said 85. And
72.
So nobody went.
Scratch.
72.
72. Yeah. I told you that I think that a lot of people probably got on there and were like, this sucks. Like as many people who got on there and were like, this rules.
That's when they had the following though. When that first.
Oh yeah, but you know what? During that time, people were so mad, and I was one of them. And I should sincerely apologize because you should just love what you love. But like I was like, this sucks. Anyway, 72.
Okay. So the next one was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Now it wasn't Nicholas Hoult, we found out. So Tiff said
just some other British guy.
Yeah, Tiff said it the whole time. It's not him. I'm like,
I was like, I don't think so. I think he was maybe a little too young at that time. He's still like a teenager.
Oh hell no, that movie's not that damn old. No,
20 something, 20 whatever. It doesn't matter.
Right.
27. I said.
I said 56.
72. You take the point.
Oh goddamn time. I finally get one on the board. All right. So what do you got?
Blade Trinity. I said 35.
The shitty Blade Trinity. I said 40%.
40%. And like to take this time to remind everyone this is audience scores.
Audience score.
58.
58.
Montego takes the point.
I do, but
So we're tied up right now.
But I
2-2.
I reluctantly take the score. Also, it should have been low. All right. So the next one we have up for bid is Bram Stoker's Dracula, and I said 78. I think you went Buck Rogers with that.
I said 87.
87.
79. You came in right under there.
I can't.
You scooped that win up.
I didn't
just like snatched it. You're just like, it's mine.
Yeah. I did. So okay. So wow, this is getting interesting. What do we got?
Vampire in Brooklyn. I said 54.
You said 54. I said, what did I? Oh, I said 58. Yeah.
It's 31.
Damn.
I know. So really, whoop.
So another nil. Nil and nil. Goodness.
Yes.
Damn. It wasn't good. I'm not.
You're not going to make an argument about it. It wasn't good.
It wasn't good. All right. What do we have, Tiff?
Underworld.
Montego.
I said 60. 6
Montego's
0.
favorite. I said what? 79.
You bet with your dreams.
Yeah, like an idiot.
No, 79 is the score. You bet 80.
80. I went.
So 79 is the score. You were just. Ooh, you were so close.
That's super close. Boy, oh boy. So
it's like you knew. It's like you knew, but you gave it too much love.
But
so scale it back.
I only gave it a point love, so I'm actually was like right there with the fans.
Yeah, you knew. You knew the feeling.
I went too far. With a point too far. you bastard.
I've gone too far.
I need y'all to be with me next time, man. Y'all need. Okay, so the next one was Interview with a Sad Vampire. So I said 72, and you said
at 95.
You went deep.
I did.
Where we at?
86.
86.
So you take the point.
I took the point. It was a fan thing. I remember that movie came out. It was all over MTV. Everybody was loving it and stuff.
I should have scaled it back because 86 isn't bad. It's not a bad score.
So it was like 74. Was that it? No, it was.
No, you said 72. It was 86. So you came in under
86. Yeah, they got a TV show. This one had confusion.
It's coming back.
Yeah.
So the last one. It's a good thing we put this in here because we needed it.
Yeah.
I think. But From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
I said 70.
What did I say? I said
72.
What is it?
The score is 76. So you take the point. And you trounced me. That's like 5. 5 to 3. 5 to 3 was the score. With 2 scratches.
I'm glad. And I'm going to tell you why I'm glad.
I'm glad about how I won. And I'm going to tell you why I'm glad.
Because I haven't been doing good with this. I've been getting...
He's got your little book and your pen.
Look, y'all. I have not been doing well with price of tomatoes. And I mean, my ass has been getting handed to me game after game. And I've just been silent like, shit, I got my ass whipped.
Now you can play your song.
Well, I'm very happy to have squeaked the victory out of this sucker because I'm just shit.
I will say the great part about playing Rotten Tomatoes, Price of Tomatoes, is that it makes you doubt yourself.
Yeah, oh yeah. You're like,
is that movie good? I mean, critically speaking, and or fan speaking, or am I just thinking it's good or bad?
And then here's another thing: we have trained ourselves for this to think like a critic when we do this game. When we do audience like we did today, it's like really hard for me. I was like, fuck.
It is hard. I'm like, because then also you're like, and even though sometimes like in your sphere of people, even just like so, like with Twilight. Right. I'm peripheral to that because obviously seeing the movie was around when it was a big thing, but I don't particularly care for it. But I remember the fervor with which it was approached. So that like poisons your mind because you're like, I remember people fucking dying for that shit.
I went to see, speaking of Twilight, what made me see that movie was not the tweeny thing that was happening. It was like, I had no idea that this thing had a fan base, I'm like, wow. They're like doing interviews and I'm like, oh, people are like intense like Star Wars to see this. That's interesting, but they're all girls. There's a scene in the trailer where the car gets hit and he jumps out and he stops it with his tippy of his hand. He's just like, hey.
His vampire hand.
He's like, hey, shit, go on somewhere. And he like pushes the car out the way. I was like, I want to see that because I like vampire shit. I'm like, I want to see that.
and then how did you feel when you saw it? Were you disappointed?
Well, I didn't go to the movies. I waited to at home.
Saw it at home
To see it. And I wasn't that disappointed because I didn't really watch them. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm the worst. So all the love scenes and stuff when they were like laying out in the field and then like when he was all crystallized and stuff, I was like, I was like fast forward. And then when they get to some hot vampire action, I was like, okay, all right. So it wasn't bad for me because I didn't watch all that shit, which was a lot of it. I was always like just like leaning on the remote control, like to go past those scenes. And then when it'd get to the parts that I like and stuff, I was like, okay, cool, I like this because I really like the daddy in it. You know, I was like,
oh, I like him too.
I was like, I really can relate with this dude. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I was like, yeah, he just.
I am also thousands of years old.
I actually related to him. I was like, okay, and then so
Peter Fasinelli who plays him.
I watched the movie. I've never watched the movie from
sat down and watched it from beginning to end without fast forwarding.
Oh, never ever.
I have watched it. Probably it's really weird to think about because I liked vampires as a teenager. Yeah. I was like the Anne Rice kid, and then when that came out, I was like, oh, and then I was like, oh,
okay.
But my little sister's kind of in that age group, and so but also I worked at a bookstore at the time, and I was curious. Yeah. So I was like, I don't care for this. But that being said, I think I've seen this movie probably more than 3 times, which is crazy for a movie that you don't care for. Because I saw it initially out of curiosity, and then I've seen it after that probably just with my sister or someone else. And then I've also seen a riff tracks, my
daughter's watched it
where they talk over that, where they talk over the movie.
Yeah. Anyway, get out of here. So
I like that. Well, we did one. It was pretty good.
Yeah, we do, but so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our final break and we're gonna get into the movie. We came here to do Renfield. Yeah.
Renfield.
The newest addition to vampire stuff. And I got a lot to say about this movie. So we're gonna be right back.